Have you ever felt like you're stuck? Like no matter what you do, there's no way out. You've tried everything, yet the doors just won't open. You push, you strive, you exhaust yourself, but nothing seems to change. It's in moments like these that we need to ask ourselves, have we truly placed our trust in Allah? Because when we do, the impossible becomes possible. Part 1: Understanding Trust in Allah. Trusting Allah isn't just about saying, "I believe," it's about knowing, deep in your heart, that Allah is in control even when everything around you feels chaotic. It's about standing firm when things don't go your way because you know that His way is always better. Think about this: if Allah can split the sea for Musa, alayhi salam, if He can give a child to Zachariah, alayhi salam, in his old age, if He can provide for Maryam, alayhi salam, in ways unimaginable, then what makes you think your problems are too big for Him? Allah says in the Quran, "And whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him." Surah At-Talaq 65:3. Do we really believe that? Or do we allow our worries to overpower our faith? Do we panic at the first sign of difficulty, forgetting that the one who created us also controls our destiny? Part 2: Trusting Allah brings peace. The truth is, when you put your trust in people, in circumstances, or in your own abilities, you'll always be disappointed. People change. Situations fluctuate. Your own strength will sometimes fail you. But when you trust in Allah, you free yourself from anxiety. You no longer feel desperate for people's approval or afraid of failure, because you know that whatever happens, Allah has already written it in your favor. There's a sense of peace that comes with knowing that Allah never makes mistakes. He never miscalculates. He never forgets about you. Look at nature: the birds that wake up each morning, not knowing where their food will come from, yet they find their sustenance. The flowers that bloom at their appointed time, never missing a season. Everything in creation follows the divine plan. So why do we, as humans, think we have to control everything? Trust in Allah doesn't mean life will be without struggles. It means that in the struggles, you will find serenity. It means knowing that even if things don't go according to your plan, they are still going according to His plan. Part 3: Shifting your mindset and embracing Allah's plan. But here's where we struggle: we limit Allah's power to what our minds can comprehend. We think, how is this even possible? I don't see a way. But we forget. Allah is not limited by human logic. The same Allah who created the heavens and the earth can change your situation in an instant. Sometimes, what we see as a closed door is actually protection. A delay is actually preparation. A loss is actually making space for something better. You might see failure, but Allah sees growth. You might feel lost, but Allah is guiding you. You might be waiting, but Allah's timing is always perfect. So instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What is Allah trying to teach me?" Because sometimes, what looks like a setback is actually a setup for something greater. Look at Prophet Yusuf, alayhi salam, betrayed by his own brothers, thrown into a well, sold into slavery, falsely accused, and imprisoned. But every hardship was leading him toward his ultimate purpose. From a prisoner to a ruler, Yusuf's story reminds us that Allah's wisdom is beyond our comprehension. Part 4: Practical Steps to Strengthen Tawakkul. So how do we strengthen our trust in Allah? Here are some simple yet powerful steps. Make dua for the impossible, even if it seems beyond reach. Remember that nothing is difficult for Allah. Raise your hands and ask, because Allah loves when you rely on Him. Surround yourself with good company. Be with people who remind you of Allah, who encourage you, and who uplift your faith in moments of doubt. Reflect on past challenges. Think back to a time when you thought you wouldn't make it, yet here you are. Allah carried you through then, and He will do it again. Embrace patience and contentment. True freedom is trusting that what Allah has written for you is always better than what you wanted for yourself. Be at peace with His decree. Deepen your knowledge of Allah. The more you learn about Allah's names and attributes, the stronger your faith becomes. When you truly understand that He is Al-Wakil, the best disposer of affairs, and Ar-Rahman, the most merciful, you will never feel alone in your struggles. Practice gratitude in all situations, even in difficulty. Find something to be grateful for. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present. And Allah promises, if you are grateful, I will certainly give you more. Surah Ibrahim 14:7. Allah's plan is always greater. My dear brothers and sisters, the next time you feel like giving up, remind yourself, Allah's plan is greater than your pain. His wisdom is deeper than your understanding. His mercy is greater than your mistakes. What you see as a closed door might actually be Allah redirecting you to something far better. So, trust Him. Surrender to Him. And watch how He opens doors you never even knew existed. If this message touched your heart, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and don't forget to like this video as a token of appreciation. And remember, Allah is always with you.